What's up, guys? This is Crazy with Brooklyn Gamers. Today I'm going to take you through all the DLC maps from Awakening. It just released today. I'm just going to kind of like take a tour real quick. We're also going to upload some footage. I'm going to do like a montage video where I have a little gameplay from everything. But I figured I would just kind of like make a video real quick where I walk you through the maps. And I'm going to start with my least favorite, which is Gauntlet. This map is... It's strange. It's probably the biggest map, I would say, in Black Ops 3. And you know, I don't think big maps really work for Call of Duty right now. Or you know, Ghosts had the biggest maps in Call of Duty history, and they were just kind of annoying because you couldn't find people. I've been having that issue on this map a little bit, but it's not bad. It's definitely the worst of the bunch. It has 3 different environments: an urban, snow, and a forest. And it sucks because like the urban part is really cool, but it's probably the smallest part of the map. And if they had made that like the entire map, I think it would have been really cool. Alright, so I'll just mess around here real quick, give you a little walkthrough. Let's see where they start us off. Alright, so yeah, they usually start you out on the outskirts, and then you make your way into one of the environments. I believe, yep, this is the urban area. Pretty much starts right here. See, it's pretty cool. It's like got alleyways. Then you got this long pathway, good for sniping, taking people out. And then you just kind of come to the end of it right over here. This is it. But I like the design of it. I thought it was pretty cool. But it's definitely the smallest environment, I would say, out of all of them. Then you're kind of in another, you know, base type area. And we'll go into the, I believe this is the forest. Yeah, the forest. So the forest is like on the, you got the forest on the left or right, depending which direction you're looking at, and then the urban on the left or the right, and then the snow is in the middle. And even the forest part looks like really cool. It's just everything's small. It's just like the environment rooms are small, but the map itself is like, it's big. It's pretty big. Okay, so this is the forest. It's whatever. People wearing camo, like the forest camo, you cannot see them in here. And then this is the middle area, which is the snow area. Don't ever walk across this bridge, you will die. You have like a little sniper nest here, and I believe another one over here. You can go under the bridge and do a little wall running. And that's really it, and that goes back into the forest area. And then over here, you know, there's some like little in-between areas that I notice a lot of action goes on, like in here. This leads in back to the urban environment. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's go on to the next map. So next up we have Rise. This map is kind of like another snow map. Reminds me a little bit of Array from Black Ops 1. Tiny bit, not really. For some reason when I first started it gave me a little resemblance of Array. But this is probably my second least favorite map. Like the maps that I'm gonna show you after this are like they're really well done. I would say these two are a little wonky. And they're definitely, like, I've noticed everyone's kind of voting away from these two. When the voting comes down to it, it's these two usually put to the side. But you know, they're not terrible maps. They're just definitely weak compared to the others. You know, it's a construction site. It's got some long pathways for sniping, like right here. It's got a lot going on. It was definitely built for some long-range battles. Like this is a weird area. Like every time we play a game, I'm always like, I don't know, it's just a strange little area back here that doesn't make much sense to me. You know, it's definitely not a terrible map. I like the inside areas. There's some cool gun battles in here, but a lot of sniper spots. You got you got these windows here. You got that long pathway I showed you before, and then you could do some swimming in here, which brings you. All the maps look great, by the way. Like they all have a great look to them. This map isn't as big, I would say, as Gauntlet, but it's still definitely on the bigger side. And you know, it's gonna take some getting used to. Like they really are not easy to master. You have to like play them at least 3 or 4 times before you start to get the hang of it. Unlike some of the other Black Ops 3 maps that were just like pretty simple to pick up, they don't have a simple like symmetrical design or anything like that. It's pretty more like a maze, you know. And that little spot right here is a good spot for sniping, hiding, and if you're a camper, laying down, being a douche. This is, I believe, another one of the start points where people, where they spawn people. And I'll just take you through. And this is where we started. So we kind of just went around the whole map. We'll go through here real quick. This is the garage area, and it leads you right back to the center. Everything kind of comes to this crane thing. And then more indoor areas that I believe we showed you this. And that's really it. I mean, it's not a terrible map. I don't think this is going to be a fan favorite, but give you guys a look at everything. Oh, let's show you this spot up here real quick. This is where we came from before. So this is like this is a good sniping spot. You'll have dudes coming down here all the time. But all right, let's get on to the next maps because these are these are the cream of the crop. All right, so now on to Skyjack, which is the classic remake of Hijacked. One of my favorite maps from Black Ops 2. It's pretty much unchanged. There's a couple little additions, I think. I actually didn't really notice anything crazy different, but it's the coolest part of this map is that it's like a floating ship now. It looks dope. Everything, like, I like that they didn't change too much. It seems like everything's the same. I haven't played Black Ops 2 in a while, but you get this really cool cityscape. I love it. I think it's like a really nice touch to the map. And then, you know, this is like the classic 3-lane map. Now you got this hole here. This was definitely not here before. But again, everything's, you know, now that you can wall run, they kind of made some changes so you can wall run around the map. But aside from that, I remember this looked almost identical to the old one. Even the size of the maps feels the same. You got your sniper spots up here. You got your center thing where you can go in there and hide out. Other sniper spot over there, and you got your 2 bunkers or whatever you want to call them. I'm sorry, your 1 bunker on this side, and then this was originally a pool, and not a pool in this one. Can you climb up this? I saw someone trying to climb up this one match. Not happening. And they still have, you know, these spaces are exactly the same, and they have the underground, or not underground, but under the boat. Where is it? Oh, here it is. This is all pretty much unchanged. And then you get this really cool little shot of the city. And you can jump in here skillfully from the side. That's like one major difference, I guess, when you're wall running. Aside from that, this downstairs area is exactly the same. So this is a fan favorite. I would say this is my second favorite of the map packs, only because it's a remake and it's one of my favorite, you know, of Black Ops 2. But the next map that I'm going to show you is really well done, and it's totally original. So let's go on to that. And the last map I'm going to show you guys is Splash, which is my favorite from the DLC. It's probably one of the most colorful maps that Treyarch has ever done. It's really good looking map, and it's just well designed. It's interesting. It's not too complicated, but at the same time, it's not too simplistic. There's lots of little nooks and crannies. They obviously took advantage of the swimming that they added in Black Ops 3. It's really well done. I'm gonna show you guys right now, and it's just like there's times where I'm playing this map and I'm just like, whoa, look at that, it's so good looking, and I'll just get shot. Because it really is just like a pretty map. So you usually start out, every time I play, I feel like I start here, and you walk into the water park, and immediately it's just everything looks great. Like, easily the most colorful map they've ever made. So this is like the center of the map where everything kind of goes down. You have kind of a sniper spot here. That is a slide. People come out of there and there, so you can like get shot from both directions. Then you have this middle tube that a lot of people tend to use to get around, but people can also, you know, swim from underneath and catch you by surprise. I'm gonna show you one of my favorite areas of the map. Really good looking. This is the beach area out here, and it's just such a good looking part of the map. I mean, it's just like, I don't think you can go in here. Yeah, but it just looks great. And this is like an area that people use. Again, it's another kind of like a 3-lane map, which I feel like Treyarch are the masters of, and they nailed it. But they added some like extra like pathways, so it's more like 4 or 5 lanes, but there really are just major, like 3 major lanes with tiny little shortcuts. And then this is the other starting area for the other team. And you can, we'll come around the left side now. It's just, everything about this is cool. It feels like a Disney World park. And then I'll show you guys the pirate ship, which is another big point of battle. I noticed lots of gunfights going on in here. So this is that slide I showed you guys before. It's a really good spot, like just for popping out and taking out dudes in there. And this is where we originally came from, so you kind of have an idea where we started, where we ended up. I was just kind of, and this leads back to where I came from before. That's dope. And you can come back up here. Let me see if I missed anything. Oh yeah, I feel like I didn't show you. Yeah, we'll just go in here real quick. So this is another major slide area, same concept as that blue slide. Yeah, you have someone watch your back, because people are always coming up behind you on this map. But there you have it. Like, I honestly think this is one of their best maps, and not just in the DLC, but in all of Black Ops 3. I think is easily gonna be a fan favorite. And that's it. So look out later for today. We're gonna throw up some montage video clips of us playing through all the maps, getting some cool kills. I just wanted to get this up real quick because I know there's a lot of Xbox players who will not be able to play or see these maps for another 30 days. So I figured to get this out for you, and look out for some more footage later. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Peace.